by Kwan.
It's a lot going on over here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Reality of Love. We have a special guest, Isaiah, in the building.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm great.
You are?
I'm here with y'all.
So,
Thanks for coming by, bro.
I just have
y'all having me.
I just have to let everybody know what you just said. Like, he literally just drove up from Atlanta.
Yeah, I just made
Atlanta.
an overnight drive.
Yeah.
That's like, damn, 18 hours.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
12.
12, 13.
Did you
depending on the
speed?
driver.
Wow.
Depending on the driver.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, he made so. Like, how do you like New York? You've been to New York before.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Philly.
He's a
so-
Philly cat.
I know.
How can you not be-
I'm getting there. So, because I'm wondering, Philly,
No, hold on.
Atlanta,
Can I interject for just a minute?
making that transition.
Yeah, man, I need a Philly cheesesteak. They didn't tell you ahead of time?
Oh,
He wasn't in
man,
Philly,
why'd you
though.
tell me? I'd have made the
Wait,
pit
hold on.
stop.
But
Lenny?
don't you have to come through Philly?
Yeah,
as you come up through Atlanta?
Yeah, I stopped in
Philly?
Philly this morning, rested
stopped
up
in
for
Philly?
a few hours, got myself together, and still got my crib out there, whatnot. So I could have ran and got you a cheesesteak. Nobody let me know,
I
man.
need a cheesesteak from the hood.
No, you need it from Jim's.
No, I don't need it from
that's the
Chino's.
tourist
What?
spot. That's the
Yeah,
No,
tourist
it's
spot.
not the one in the hood.
Thank you, brother.
Which one?
Huh?
You know something I don't?
Yeah,
I
there's
only know
one in the
one.
hood and there's one downtown.
Okay, you're talking about the one in Northeast Philly. Probably, I
I
think.
don't know. I know it's not nice.
Yeah,
It's in
it's
the
still a
hood.
tourist spot. You gotta take y'all to the back block.
That,
You know?
see, that's what I'm talking about. See, Isaiah, brother, I'm coming down to Philly soon,
I got you.
and I definitely want you to take me to that spot.
Say no more. It's done.
Yes. I want a real Philly cheesesteak, for real, for real.
Really.
So, Neo, T.I., Waka Flocka, A. Marie, like
That's
all
right.
these people, like, how did you get to open up with them? Like, how did you start? Like, where's your start with music?
My start, you take me way back now.
Well, you got the Philly sound, I'm
What you
sure.
way back? You just a
Well,
young dude,
I
man.
started when I was a baby. You know, like literally.
Like 2
started.
years old, you
Not
started
that
singing?
young.
Oh, okay. just check.
I like to think I came out the womb singing notes instead of crying.
I know that's right.
But I actually started performing at 11 years old.
Okay.
So started recording songs in the studio at 14. So I've been working for a long time, and just been blessed to open up for.
I know your foundation and your influence is pretty interesting, pretty diverse.
Yes,
But the music thing, I mean, you have siblings, right?
I had a brother. He passed away.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But did mommy or daddy, did they have the music bug? Because I'm always interested to find out when a young man like yourself, starts or is focused on a particular career,
Right.
especially singing or something music related or acting. Was it influenced by someone in your circle, someone in your family,
Yeah,
or a good friend?
My two uncles. They were in a group called Rockers Revenge. They had
What?
They had a gold record in the
Yeah,
70s.
yeah.
Yeah, they're from New York.
I guess I'm dating myself if I say yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
No,
out
Rockers
Uncle
Revenge.
Donnie and Dwight.
I
Shout
don't-
out
I don't
Uncle
know.
Donnie and Dwight.
No, I really don't. No, I
Yeah,
really don't. I really don't.
You old school head. What
Just
do you mean
say
you don't
I
know?
am,
don't
but you know, I really don't. Okay.
So
Rockers
it's in the
Revenge is
blood.
classic.
It's in the blood. Yeah.
Wow. And so that from that standpoint, that's what kind of got you interested because
Well, not necessarily. My oldest memories, like if I think back as far as I could, will probably be riding in the car with my mom and just driving her crazy, asking her every second, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" So I always just, had an interest in music and enjoyed it.
When did you make your first dollar? Like, when did this become a profession where you could
I
eat and
actually-
live off of it?
I actually did a jingle for a bank. I don't know if I can say names of banks or whatnot. I don't know.
No, they ain't gonna give us no money.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a major thing. I did a jingle for him when I was 11 yeyears old. I did a rap for a bank, and I got $250.
Okay.
Couldn't tell me nothing.
Okay.
11 years old, 250. I
That's
thought
a lot of money.
I thought I'd have made it.
You know what I'm saying? And well, you have one thing I respect about you is the fact that you are grinding and you're developing. Obviously, you come from a city that has been a part of the major architect of black music.
Yes.
You know, everybody and their grandmother, and I know you have done history
Yes.
and research. Yeah, the Gambling Huff
Yes.
alone. That just puts black music on the map.
Yeah.
And we had Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff in the studio, and you know, they did say that they piggybacked off of Berry Gordy.
Okay.
You know, and they made a replica, and it was effective.
Yes.
So you definitely come from a wonderful.
And I actually went to school with Kenny Gamble's daughter, Idea, and I'm a close friend with his son as well. So.
Nice.
It's the Quiet Storm, soft and warm, nice and comfortable on this Thursday evening. Thank you for locking in with me. I need you to lock in with me online, though, tonight. Me and Indy Smith, we're online. We're talking to a brother who is a singer. And ladies, if you look at him a little closely, he probably could be a very successful model, too. So go to LennyGreen.com and click on See Lenny Live, and you can see us behind the scenes and engage in conversation with us. And of course, if you'd like to talk with us, ladies, I'm still waiting for your calls tonight. I know we have a couple of folks online tonight that are interested in engaging in conversation with me. And I'm going to ask Brother Isaiah the question as well in just a little bit about pursuing. Is it okay for a woman, once she has decided to pursue a man, is it cool to pursue a man, or ladies, we still do things in the quote-unquote traditional way, you know, despite of how much we have advanced in 2014. Anyway, let's continue to get into what we love to get into. Let's get behind closed doors and, of course, in the mood. Here's Brother Johnny Gill with Behind Closed Doors. Call us up, 1-855-453-6694. You come from a wonderful foundation, man, to just build on. I mean, you can close your eyes and pick, whether it's old school or new school.
Yeah. Boys the Man.
And they were just
Soul Child. You got
Yes.
Bilal, you got Jaguar, right? You got Jill Scott, you got Wills, man. Then you got the whole state property movement if you want to go hip hop.
Wow.
Beanie Siegel.
and now Isaiah.
Isaiah.
And now Isaiah.
So what your Marvin Gaye? So was one of your influences.
Yes, yes.
Why Marvin? What about Marvin? Vocally.
Marvin just gives you that feel. It gives you that vibe.
Okay.
Not only Marvin though. I mean, I used to call myself the Prince of Soul growing up. You know, I used to pull up to school. Everybody else was playing hip hop. I had a crazy system in my car, and I was playing Donny Hathaway and Bill Withers and Marvin Gaye and Sam Cooke. People looking at me like I'm crazy.
Nice.
But I just love the soul singers. Just something about, you know, the feeling that you get when you hear those records. You know, when you hear the change gonna come from Sam Cooke and you know, the what's going on and you know.
So how has that influence of you appreciating the old school affected you in terms of your writing ability and, more importantly, in terms of your presence on stage?
It just puts me in a space where I know that regardless of what the content and the subject is, it's got to invoke some kind of emotion to the listeners. They have to feel something. They have to go back to a certain time or place in their life. You know, it's all about the feeling. That's really what soul music is about. You know, the feeling.
Describe for Indy and I and those who may be watching online. Thanks for watching us online. Describe for us the sound of Isaiah.
The sound of Isaiah really just depends on the mood I'm in. I mean, I have records that you would call pop records. I have records that you would call, you know, your standard R&B. So I don't really put myself in a box so much. And then I'm a musician as well. I play instruments, so I kind of play around with different chords and
How
sounds.
many instruments?
I play guitar and I play keys a little bit as well. So 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's all you need, brother. I couldn't play one.
Okay.
So,
You'll be surprised.
Piano, you're good. What comes first, the melody or the lyrics? Or do you get it all at one time and you have to like...
It really just depends on the vibe.
Wow.
I mean, one day it may be, you know, a melody. One day it might just be words. Another day it might be chords.
Do you create as you record, or do you have to create prior to? Because I'm always interested also to find out the creativity process. Everyone has a different creativity process. Some people create once they get into the studio, and it kind of comes to them. Others have to prepare before they even get to that studio.
Yeah.
Are you a vibe kind of person where you kind of create most effectively when you're in the element, when you're in that moment right before you record?
Yeah, I definitely have to be in the element. Like I said, it's different. There's no one set way to create. You know, I could be in a car, I could be in a meeting, I could be anywhere, I could be, you know, in the bed. When you just get an idea, you just gotta act on it. You know.
What do you like more, songwriting or actually performing?
You gonna make me
one.
choose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I like songwriting more than you said performing?
Performing.
Okay.
If you had to give one up.
Wow. I wasn't trying to be that hard.
Yeah.
I was helping him. I was giving him, like, you know.
I would probably say songwriting just because it allows me to release.
You would give that up.
No.
You would keep that?
I would keep that. I would
Okay.
keep that.
That's why this brother.
He's
He's
an
already
artist.
making money.
Yeah, he's an artist.
You see what I'm saying? No,
You know,
he's
that
making
was
money.
that was a test question.
Yeah, it was.
Because,
But that's hard because
check it
some
out.
people are listening.
Publishing.
See, now he was talking. He was thinking the dollars. I
Well-
was thinking the spirit behind it.
Yeah, the
But-
spirit comes definitely.
Oh, but yeah, the dollars.
But
Okay.
you know, I mean, creatively, when you are dealing with the songwriting aspect and the publishing alone, I mean, that's gonna make you have a wonderful life.
Yeah. Well, I was fortunate enough to have great mentors such
Like?
as Lance Pope at
Wow.
Okay.
ASCAP to kind of school me on that game as a
Okay.
as a buck. So
Shout out to Lance.
I've understood the publishing game for quite some time.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not mad at you, brother. His name is Isaiah, and you know what? I think for those of you who are watching, we should just give you a little taste of what this brother does creatively and musically. So let's do that. Would you like to set up this song, Snow?
Absolutely. This is me, Isaiah, and this is my record, Slow.
Really good.
Inside of the
Enjoy.
Reality Love, the Quiet Storm version of Reality Love, that's for sure. I'm Lenny Green. This is, of course, Miss Indy Smith, who is on the edge tonight and giving us germs. But you know, we
I don't look. I have sinus issues. There's sinuses. I'm not sick. I don't have a. I look like I act
Brother,
like I don't have a
Is your
cold.
Isaiah? Is your immune system?
It is.
Here we
But I was
go.
petrified to come up here.
I understand,
When I was
but-
watching the
You know
news.
what?
I was sitting in the house like, I don't know about this interview. You talking about Ebola in New York now?
Hey, look, you can't even sneeze these days
No.
consecutively without people saying, "Oh God."
Well, you know what though, and they're making light of it, and it's nothing to make light of.
No, it's not. It is a very serious area. But let's again, as I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, this unfortunate disease has been around since 1976. Right? It's just now coming to the forefront.
Yep.
And from what most doctors, a variety of doctors have been saying, I don't believe. Well, I shouldn't be saying this, but the government has a way of telling us one thing, which may not necessarily be the truth.
Right.
However, from what the doctors have been saying, that it's not airborne.
Okay.
So if it's not airborne, then we're good. Now, if things should change over the next couple of weeks, then we have a lot to worry about.
Right.
I think if it was
Because-
airborne, it would have been widespread.
Well, it would have wiped out the whole
Yeah, it
continent
would
of
have
Africa,
been.
first of all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
if it was airborne.
So, I mean, now that doesn't mean that we shouldn't always take precautions, because, I mean, think about it. I mean, how many times do we touch things and then put our hands to our face?
Right.
Or shake people's hands, especially you, Isaiah. You know, you got a lot of ladies coming at you at one time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wait, why are you making him look his face? He totally freaked out. He's like, oh, damn. Oh, wait.
No, now, see, now what I'm about to say, brother, doesn't mean that you should refrain from touching the lady. You gotta keep
Just be careful where you touch that. 'Cause you
Well,
know,
I don't
it's
know if
like,
you want to be that careful.
it's
but,
bodily,
you know.
look, it's this sweat.
Okay, but, oh,
They said sweat.
you said sweat?
They said sweat.
Yeah.
So find a chick that don't sweat. That's
Okay.
That don't sweat.
All right. All right.
The reality of love, baby. We keep it real and 100%. That's all.
So Slow is. Are you working on an album? Is that just the EP? What's going on with other music like
Yeah,
that?
I'm working on the EP right now. Money and Melody is the
Okay.
title of it.
Money
Money and Melody.
Oh, okay.
Money and Melody.
Was Melody her name? No, never mind.
He's trying to throw you all the way
I see,
under so
I
many
see.
buses. That's okay.
So I am working on a project at the moment, and you know, of course, still writing.
Okay.
So
No, we don't have no dates, nothing. You can't.
not yet.
No.
Not yet. Taking my time.
But it's safe to say that you'll probably come out in the first quarter of 2015.
God willing, yes.
And right now, the song that we just heard, I know we're going to play another song before you get out of here, but the song that we just heard is on iTunes.
Yeah, Slow is on iTunes.
Okay.
Song Rhapsody is on. You can download it pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
Just
And how can they connect with you? I know you're all over social media.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Isaiah, ISAIAH Smithsonian. I'm on Twitter, Isaiah_Entre, ENTRE. You can Google me as well. Find me on Google.
Under Isaiah
Isaiah Smithsonian.
Okay, great. All right, so look, make sure you connect with the brother. I mean,
Absolutely.
this isn't the first time that we bring on artists that you may not be familiar with, and then the next thing you know, within the next
They
6
blow
months
up.
to a year, they become very, very popular. Then you're going to be all over us, right? So make sure you connect with this brother now and learn who he is and what he stands for. As an exclusive right here, baby, inside the reality of love, I'm Lenny Green, Miss Indy Smith,
Yes.
and of course, the young man that you just heard sitting right beside us tonight, Isaiah.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow, that's a wonderful, man, wonderful treat. You're gifted in so many ways.
Thank you.
We want front row seat. Actually, we want backstage,
You got
behind
it.
the
You got
scene
it. You got it.
passes.
See, brother,
Yeah.
I'll just take the front row seat.
But
You
bye.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Backstage.
Well,
She's gonna be a problem backstage.
I'm not gonna be a
It's gonna
problem.
be a problem, brother.
Think
I'm
she'll be
telling you
all
that ahead of time. But you know, if you choose to give her a backstage pass, God bless you. But thank you, man, again, for coming by tonight. And
Thank you so
just,
much for
sharing
having
your talent and your wisdom and your perspective on things. We do things a little different up here,
Okay.
so I thank you for being open.
I had a blast.
I asked him though. I asked him if
I had a
he was gonna
blast.
get crazy with us. He's like, crazy? No.
Yeah.
What?
But you know what? You're an Aquarius, so you should know about that.
Yeah, I'm a little different.
Yeah,
I'm a little different.
Wackadoo.
Yeah, I'm a little different.
But a good heart and
Good
very
heart.
loyal.
No question about that. And shout out to all the Aquarians who have great hearts and a little wackadoo.
Watch it.
No, really, seriously. But brother, we wish you the best, and
Thank
we
you.
embrace what you're doing. And again, I thank you. And please make it sure to connect with our people so that we can come on back as soon
Absolutely.
as you get this project completed.
It means a
And,
lot.
and I understand we just maybe you said it a little earlier. And if you said it, I apologize. But you said that you're working with, you have a great association, a great rapport with Teddy Riley.
Yes, that's like my uncle. That's one of my biggest mentors. We've known each other for 11 years. He lives right down the street from me in Atlanta. And, we work together. We watch the fight together. We go bowling together. That's family. So shout out to Teddy Riley.
What county are you in, man?
I'm on the border of Fulton and Gwinnett. So and DeKalb kind of too. So
You know, because we get a lot of people from the ATL watching with us all the time. So that's why I wanted you to identify with that.
okay.
Because the ATL, I can't wait to go back to
And we know why.
No question. I'm taking Vito with me. Because Vito brings the stacks. That's all I'm going to say. He brings stacks of money. I don't have that kind of money. For sure. I know what the ATL is all about.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to the brother who started up that Quiet Storm vodka down at the ATL.
Uh-oh.
I know who you are as well. But, yo, brother Isaiah, thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me. Shout out to Urban Threshold, Jesse, and Hassan, and everybody. And shout out to y'all for having me. I had a blast. Shout out to all the listeners.
Cool.
God bless all of you.
That's what's up. Thanks for watching this week,
Mwah.
and we'll see you next week, all right? God bless you.
Produced by Kwan.